here we have my new 2025 setup, and I gotta say a lot has changed. Before we jump into it, make sure to drop a like and a comment below to boost the algorithm, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and with that being said, let's get started.
So first, let's start off with the desk setup. The desk itself is a FLEXISPOT standing desk. It has motorized legs that you can either raise or lower, which makes it very versatile if I want to edit or do any work while I'm standing. It did originally come with a wood top finish, but it ended up wrapping it in a white color PPF. Next, we have our dual monitor setup. These are the Dose Spectrum 4K gaming monitors. It has a glossy finish with 144 Hz and a 1 millisecond response time. Now, since these are very powerful monitors, you do also need some very powerful cables. And that is thanks to our sponsor, Silkland. They sent over their VESA certified DisplayPort 2.1 cable, and it supports incredible resolutions like 8K at 240 Hz, 4K at 540 Hz, and everything else in between. Now the cable itself is constructed extremely well. It's a little bit on the thicker side with a braided finish, and the coolest part of all is that the tips are actually coated in 24 karat gold. Now when you're using high performance monitors, it's really important to have a high-end cable. And I gotta say that I'm really pleased with the overall performance and quality of these cables. So if you guys want to pick one up for your setup, make sure to hit the link in the description below. Now to have my monitors standing in this sort of configuration where I have one vertical and one horizontal, I'm using the VIVO dual monitor VESA arm. On top of the monitor, I have a Colorpanda light bar, and it's super useful when working in the dark. The top portion has some touch sensitive buttons where you can adjust the lighting. You can make it brighter, darker, even change the hue of it. For the peripherals, we have the Razer Cobra Pro wireless gaming mouse, along with the Razer DeathStalker V2 Pro wireless gaming keyboard. They both support extremely low latency even though they're wireless, and they have a pretty decent battery life. And both the mouse and keyboard supports Razer's RGB system called the Chroma, and right underneath that is the extended mouse pad from KTRIO. It features a microwave cloth for a buttery smooth experience. Some additional accessories that we have on the desk is this Anker 2-in-1 MagSafe charging stand. Not only does it look super sleek, but it's also very useful. I can put my iPhone on here along with my AirPods, and it can seamlessly charge both devices. And to add a little bit of liveliness to the space, we have some fake plants from IKEA. Now we can't forget about my overpowered mini ITX build. This PC build has been with me for the past year, and we've made some upgrades along the way. If you guys want to see the full build video, there will be a link in the description below. Now to power everything on this desk setup, we have a massive power strip mounted right under the desk. We have a no-screw cable management tray mounted onto the bottom side of the desk. Moving on to the wall, we have an IKEA SKADIS pegboard in white, along with the SKADIS accessory kit. Not only does it add a little bit of flair to the space, it also makes it really useful for organization. I can mount all sorts of little gadgets on here like my SD cards, hard drives, cables, etc. And for my buttocks, we have the Next Level Racing gaming chair. It kind of features a race car style bucket seat, and it's very comfortable and sturdy. Moving over to the left side, we have my newly added Workbench setup. Now you've probably seen this in a couple of the backgrounds in my videos, but it's not only just for show because it is super functional. So what we have here are two IKEA workbenches from their BROR collection. It's made of a galvanized steel frame powder coated in black, and there are 4 drawers making a lot of usable space. And for the top, it is made out of a pine plywood. Now on top, we have 2 more IKEA SKADIS pegboards, this time in black, along with all of their accessories. And I utilize this space to mount my accessories, my gimbal, all sorts of equipment, and I have a fully functional power strip on here where I can plug in any batteries, charging equipment, and whatnot, so very useful setup. Now for the lighting setup, we have a wireless Tipace Sconce light up top. There's no need to hook up any wires, it just charges with a USB-C, and it can last about a week without dying. Then on the side, we have some RGB bar lights that I got from Temu. So here is my entire setup, and I gotta say I'm really happy with the upgrades that we've made. If you guys are interested in any of these components, everything will be linked in the description below. But I gotta say that this setup not only looks amazing now, but also is super efficient and functional.
So this is it, my new 2025 setup. I gotta say, I am absolutely in love with this space. And here's the thing, it's not even done. I gotta say everything here is about 90% done. There's still a little bit more that I wanna do. I do also like how my desk setup is very different from this workstation. Obviously the color scheme on this side is a little bit more modern, more minimal, kind of black and white. And on this side, it's more sort of industrial, a little bit on the darker tone. So we do have 2 different kind of vibes going on, allowing me to use these 2 different spaces for very different purposes. And also allows me to have more set variety when it comes to shooting videos. If you guys are interested in any of the products that I've mentioned in this video, make sure to click the links in the description below. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.